month 12 boats of war. And thanks to this naval help, Julius Caesar vanquished Pompey. And to repay the naval help he received from Arles, he confiscated all the territory of Marseille. The territory of Marseille was very extended. Marseille was created by the Greeks in 600 before Christ. It was a very important city. And he offered the territory of Marseille to the city of Arles. And he built for them a beautiful city. And it's very interesting because since that time,
that is the god Mars holding the flag of Arles, blue and yellow. It's a weather vane. The wind is blowing from the north, which is the Mistral wind, and that is the name of my windsurfer. Made in Holland, but it was called the Mistral. It's a belfry, she just called it. We're walking down this street. Typical street in Arles, Chile. She mentioned they used to have grapevines growing across the street to provide shade for people. There's the painting by Van Gogh, and here's the scene that he was painting. There's the building and the tables. Across the street is the statue of Mistral. Frederick Mistral won a Nobel Prize for literature, poetry, and built the square. Well, he replenished the square. It's a Roman square. It's the oldest square in Arles. Now restaurants everywhere. This is the hospital that Van Gogh stayed in when, after he cut off his ear with the argument with Cézanne. They drank a lot of absinthe, affected his vein.
Illness cut off a part of his ear. Alors why to cut his own ear is so strange? Because he saw bullfighting. And when there is a good bullfighter, he received one ear of 2 ears of the bull, and he offered it them to a lady. And Van Gogh did the same. He rolled up his piece of ear in a paper, and he offered it like a present to a prostitute he knew very well. And so when she opened the present, she didn't really appreciate it. And she called the police. And the police discovered Vincent unconscious in his bedroom. And he was transferred here in this hospital where we spent 4 months. Van Gogh was staying in this place, in this area, on this side, in extended dormitories. And the bed was separated by curtain. And perhaps he represented himself here.
Like a self-portrait, maybe.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I let you now a short free time.
That's the mayor of Arles. He's the last communist mayor in France. What is this again? What is the obelisk?
I'm not listening.
These are the 4 disciples of Jesus. Mark and Luke, John, symbolized by the angels and the animals. The bull and the eagle, I think he said. And there's the book. Volker has a bizet. She is in second heaven right now. What do you call this auf Deutsch?
Bizet.
In French, what is it?
Meringue.
Meringue. I thought bizet was French. She is enjoying a meringue to know, and I want to get your lips. Put it away from your mouth so you get your face. Okay, now take a bite of it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. She's in heaven. This is probably your favorite dessert in the world. Do you like anything better?
Creme brulee is even.
Creme brulee is almost equal, okay. Okay, we're still in that same square. You hear the Peruvian music behind us. They're all over the world. This guy's very good. Well, we're at the bull farm, being welcomed by the guardians. They don't call them cowboys, even though they are cowboys and cowgirls. They are the guardians of the Camargue. This was former swamp country that has been converted to farms. The primary rice growing area of France, 80% of the rice consumed in France comes from this area. And here is our Grand Circle bus. Here's the lady that just fell down, Doris, with a big bump on her head. Now they're getting in a different parade. They're lining up to face us this way, for pictures. I'm on the truck that's going to be driving us around the farm so we can see the bulls. There's Roland. We've had some meals with him and Doris. That's Doris's companion from Bedford, New Hampshire, outside Manchester. This white horse was just biting the other horse. A little activity going on here. Interesting faces. He gave us a little bit of history of the gypsies that come to this land twice a year actually. They came from originally China and India thousands of years ago and settled, and they come back here twice a year to celebrate the holiday, the festivals of Sarah, the servant to the Dieu Saint Marie. Langsam.
Where do you want to be? Stay
Wherever
there?
you want to sit. I'll follow you down.
Here in the middle.
Well, you're here, so stay. You having fun on the tractor ride? Washing the ground from the salt. These are the bulls up to 3 years old, and here these are the young bulls. They graduate to next level later. I thought he was going to stop, but it looks like he just keeps going. The tractor. No, he is stopping. Good. They're coming toward us now. Oh, the guardians are driving the bulls towards us. Okay. And these grow their horns up. Spanish bulls, the horns grow down because of their style of bullfighting. Here they're up, you know.
Many times into the arena, but there are not enough aggressivity to do the shoot. But we notice that they are the ones who cross the gate first. They help us to do work to
Just because over there.
and they go to the competition. addition to
There's some mounting going on there.
the box, we send the one with the bear. There's a tour of the ring and the other for the Yes, we bring them because they live in freedom. You can see on their left leg back on the bench. Once a year they have a vet visit from Japan.
This guy.
Mary Lou.
Yes, 2 years old. 2 years old.
The youngest are 2 years old, the oldest is 15 here. So this is the whole herd.
This guy.
The cows are very well separated into another field. You can have the first one
The liquor.
with them. You will see the video how they can run very quick and jump very high into the arena.
They run, and
Quiet here.
now they're all quiet, yeah. Very quick and dangerous, she just said.
Here's a guy with the cow.
It's windy or especially in the evening they fight a lot each other. We have 500 heads of cows and bulls.
Too much testosterone in one.
We have around 100 calf a year, 50 cows and bulls.
Now they're just playing, those are the 2-year-olds.
And they just eat the grass.
Their horns are tight.
Yes, that's all. We have some hay that we cut here in the field, but it's just if we have a bad winter, too wet.
We got a border collie here that's nipping at the horses' noses when they get too close or something. Horses turn white when they're about 6 to 7 years old, she said. So they're all white eventually, but these brown ones and gray ones are still under. Well, that one's a 2-year-old. I think she said the other's a 3-year-old.
And that's
the wrist side. Point.
That's what the man has to grab?
Yeah,
No, this one first.
first the red, after the tassel, and after the string.
Just 3. 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The strings too.
Okay.
And they have 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Some bulls, they don't have the tassel in 5 minutes, and some they just cut the cockard. Depends.
Oh, it's a hook.
Yeah,
No, how is it attached to the,
It's a long string. You see the
that's a
string?
string too? No, I don't see the string on that.
Yeah.
Oh, one string, okay.
It's on the string.
Yeah, it goes.
The string goes
No, no.
here.
Just like in the video, they just have to grab this.
How do they attach it to the bull?
And every time they catch a ribbon, they win points and money.
Yeah.
And we attach the ribbons in a truck like this
Okay.
one, just a little bigger than this one.
Little. Just a little.
The bull can't move very much.
They are like this,
Yeah.
and we attach all the bulls with a big rope, like this, they don't fight each other,
Okay.
and we can put the stuff.
So you put 3 bulls in a truck.
Depends, if
small
they
truck,
won't be
maybe
just
one.
one, we put 2 with the bells,
Okay.
each side, like this is quiet,
Okay.
and we put,
Okay.
sometimes it's 2, 3, 4, depends.
Well, this one just carries one.
No, that's
Yeah,
3.
baby one.
No, that's a bit. It could be 3 in there
Yeah,
if they can get them in. Yeah.
we have the federation and the insurance and yes.
Well, we are in Avignon. This is our boat, the MS Provence. We're in the Provence province, and we'll be until we get to Macon, I believe. It changes at that point. We're moored next to another boat. This is the front, so I don't know what the name of this one is, but this is the Rhone River, ladies and gentlemen. Colors are changing. Fall is here finally. It's November. Lovely. This is supposedly the deepest and fastest flowing river in Europe. Looks very calm, but there is a current. and it's probably 30 meters, 100 feet across, maybe 100 yards across. What am I talking about? We're standing at a three-mile wall, 3 miles circumference around the city. Popes built in the 15th century. We're taking a city tour this morning. It's a Sunday morning. The golden age of the city was when the 9 popes lived here and ruled here. There's John the Baptist's head in a plate on the crest of this chapel. This is one of 30 churches within the city walls. This was a papal city for years. They just said the Pope bought Provence, which had a king, was its own country, and it was up only until the French Revolution that Provence became part of France. So this, if you lived in Provence, you were a subject of the Pope. Ne pas.
Sorry, maybe on the way back eventually.
This is the backside of the cathedral of the Pope's palace. The view is up quite a hill, as you can see. It's going up a couple 100 feet above where we are now. The bells are not coming from that tower. They're coming from all around me. But this shows the wall of the Pope's palace down the street, which is blocked by buildings all around us.
Some of the nicest in the region, and they are from. They were made a little later. They were made in 1551, and there's a curious detail. If you look at the top of the left door between 2 angels, there's an Indian head. Indian like the one you see in the Amazon, like a Maya or Inca. You see the heads.
It's like an Inca head. The Indian head came back from Spain. 1400s.
And the church is called St. Peter.
Okay, thank you.
Dedicated to all the Peters. There's not only one.
Yeah. They call this the Pope's Palace, but our guide pointed out it's really a fortress, the largest fortress in Europe, with the walls and the arrow slits and the towers. So they had many warriors in here protecting the Pope from any invaders. Big fortress. It's at the top of the hill, top of the highest point and here comes one of the Pope's girlfriends,